It was before secondary school that I knew I had an issue, but I didn't know what it was actually. And then growing up with sickle cell was kind of stressful because I was limited to do some things and I didn't know why. It was when I almost got to JS1 that they told me that okay, I have to be careful, reasons why I'm not going to boarding school, reasons why I shouldn't join some certain sports in school. The stigma I got most was from secondary school. They called me names and laughed at me that I couldn't do things, and they bullied me a lot. They bullied me, and then they said it's like I'm possessed or something because I was always falling sick. Then people around me, I get a lot of pity. Whenever they hear I'm a sickler, they say, yeah. And then the way they look at me, some think it's contagious, they stay away from me. Some, especially guys dating, their family members are always discouraging them, saying that I'll finish their money and then I will maybe not even stay long to take care of their kids or to survive it. I felt bad. I'm still feeling bad with all those stigmas because it's like I'm not human. I feel like they are more better than me. It's like, in general, I just have this inferiority complex in me with the stigma. I've thought of giving up. I remember sometimes if there is this crisis I go through, I keep telling my grandmom that I'm tired, I want to give up. Yes, I've thought of suicide just to make everybody feel better. I feel as if I'm stressing them a lot. I'm making them go through a lot. I'm making them spend a lot. So in order for all these things to stop, I thought of committing suicide. I thought of having this crisis that will just make me give up. I've done things that will make me fall sick, terribly sick, for me to give up, just for people around to be okay. What changed my mind to commit suicide and my motivations? I think my younger ones, I've thought of staying without them. My younger ones, they are just especially thirsty. She has been giving me motivation. Truthfully, the guy I'm dating now, him, his family are just supportive. They are awesome. And again, I usually think of my late dad. He's always, Patty, don't worry, you can do it. Don't worry, you'll build house and drive cars for me. You live long, even longer than me. So he was always giving me that encouragement and prayers. Some few words from the Bible encourages me. The negative statement said to me, I'm being possessed, I am cursed, I have a bad blood, I am malnourished, and then I won't live long. I won't stay up to 20. Mine was 20. And I'm not of value. I don't have any use. because I won't be able to work at home. I won't be able to do anything because small thing I'm sick, so what's my use? It's like I don't have value. I'm useless. It made me feel bad, feel downgraded. At a point I was like, had it been my mom knew, she could have just aborted me so that I would not even exist. It's really hurting to hear a fellow man or somebody saying that to me. I was feeling bad when people called me a sickler then. I was. Because of the stigma, it's like they are mocking me. But seeing other sickle cell on Facebook and WhatsApp, I'm proud. Because right now I'm really proud to be a sickler. I call myself special. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter. I'm happy that I'm a sickler because I tell my younger ones that there are some favors I get as a sickler that them don't get. And then it's like being a sickler, favor follows me everywhere I go. So I'm proud of being a sickler. And then people look at me and they will be like, wow, you're a sickler all these years. And I'll be like, yes, I've been sickler for all these years. So yes, I'm proud. It has happened. It's there. You just have to accept it and then live with it and then feel good about it. It means everything to me. It means that I can live. It's encouraging me to live, to speak to others about their genotype also, to be careful. I just love it. I just love it. Personally, I feel people should stop the stigma because it gets to people. You know, people have different view. People think differently. Like me, for instance, the stigma before got me into thinking of committing suicide. Both my parents are AS. I'm the first. And I have a younger brother that is SS also. He's 11. I think AS and AS shouldn't get married at all. They shouldn't even come close to it. Reason being that we are always asking God to help us, and then it's like we're looking for a miracle to come. We don't know that God has actually given us the help through knowledge. He has given us the knowledge of knowing this is good and this is not good. And then we won't blame our parents then. They didn't have the knowledge we have now. So I would want to plead with couples. I know that yes, the love is there. And then the feelings and everything, and it's not easy leaving one you love just like that because of mere genotype. But again, it's like you're gambling your child's life. You bring in a sick child and then you later regret. You definitely regret self because you see the child crying every day, you're spending money, and then God has just given us the knowledge. We should work with it. The knowledge of knowing. We know it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Truthfully, I've had just 2 relationships in my whole life. And the first one was more of sympathy, I guess, and we're kids. I would say it's just there. But the real relationship I've had, it's the one I am. And he didn't know I was a sickler. He heard from outside and he asked. I told him. He was a bit skeptical. Well, along the line, I don't know what happened. And we're still together. 6 years now. So it's love. I guess this is love. He loves me, his family loves me, his mother adores me. So I'm happy. I'm happy I found someone that accepts me for who I am. He doesn't even call me a sickler. He said he doesn't see me that way. He sees me like a normal girl that falls sick. Everybody falls sick, he said. It's just that mine is frequent than his. So I'm happy being with him. How do I think it can affect them a lot? My younger sister tells I've gone through that. There's this guy she dated, and his friends, both girls and boys, were like, they date that girl where her sister, they always sick now. Sickler they their blood. They run for their family. All your kids, but they look skinny like her. And Tessie, thank God she's a strong girl. She was making fun of it. She was like, no mind them, you won't find past them. It's just you fat past them. They get no fine. Talking about sickle cell, giving birth with complications. I don't think that the necessary give birth with complications. They go through normal pregnancy like every normal person not living with sickle cell. They sometimes get complications. They sometimes don't. So it's very normal. Just a normal procedure of giving birth. Sickle cell do have that normal procedures also. It's a two-way thing. I for once then thought that sicklers they only can give birth through CS. I was told that by an aunt of mine then, that to give birth I could only go through CS. But there was this time I was admitted in Juth, and I had a sickler giving birth. Her mom was saying that she's a Muslim girl. She gave birth to her kids without CS. I think 2 or 3 of her kids without CS. And then this particular one is giving her issue, and the doctors wanted operating on her. So the mother kept saying, no, then Tai, she can still do it again. So I feel that yes, sicklers can give birth normally. Yes, they are different in terms of medication. And yes, they have every tendency of abusing drugs. As in, I'll rate it 80%. Because I was addicted to tramadol when I was serving. I usually have these headaches, and then I needed the pain to go. I was introduced to tramadol, half 200 milligram. I'll share it into 2, and then I liked the feeling because the pain just left just like that. And then I was like, wow, there is a magic drug here. So from half I went to 1. From 1 I started taking 2. From 2 I mean 250 milligram. 2 morning, afternoon, evening. But then I realized that it was draining me. I wasn't eating. It locked up my stomach. And I told myself I had to stop because I can't add up addiction to sickle cell again. So I woke up one morning and I was like, told my younger ones, it's either tramadol kills me today or I kill tramadol today. Or one will happen. And then for that day, I didn't take tramadol and it was hell. I felt sweaty, my heartbeat was racing, I couldn't breathe. And then that got me into crisis. I was admitted. I was sick for 3 whole months because of the addiction. So yes, sicklers have the highest tendency of drug addiction. They shouldn't see sicklers as drug addicts. They should see them as, some of them need help. They need help. I would say it's the pain that drives us into doing so many things. It's the pain. Sometimes when you fall sick and you don't have your loved ones around, you would want to find something that will console you. And the next available thing that will give you joy is drugs. You just get high and sleep, or you feel good about yourself. So yes, sometimes we use it as an excuse to get what we want. The truth is that some sicklers pretend that they're in pains. That's the truth. I've done it before. And then sometimes it boils down to love. Why I pretended that I was sick was because I wasn't getting attention from my family members. And then I needed to seek their attention, to feel loved and everything. So I used my crisis to get their attention. So sometimes people need to show extra care and love to sickle cell patients. They should make them feel good about themselves, tell them nice things, say nice things to them. I think some of these things won't take them into addiction. Sometimes stigma also takes them into addiction, because you feel that you're nothing. Like I said, then I had this low self-esteem, and when I take the drug, I feel as if I'm above every other. I feel I can stand up to anybody and say anything. I can express myself. I can just feel free and okay. And to society, please, we are humans. We are not different from the rest of you. We are not cursed, as some of you would say. We are just born with a condition. A condition that might happen to any other person. It might happen to a family member of yours or a friend. So you should love instead of stigmatize. You should help and encourage instead of criticize. And then you should learn to know your genotype before getting married or going into a serious relationship with your partner. My name is Fatima Garos Bingel. I am a historian. I am a sickle cell patient. I'm not a curse, but I'm a blessing to both my family, my friends, and to the society. I'm a fighter and I'm a warrior.